Ram.
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 Ram. Ram.
Ram. Ram.
Ram. Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Ram. Release your fingers one last time.
Ram.
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 Now we bring our awareness in between the breasts and the middle of the body, and here we do the sound yum, and as we do that, we press the index finger with the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Release the finger one last time.
Yum.
Yum. At the throat, in the base of the mouth, we focus and we do the mantra hum. As we do that, we keep the thumbs up mudra with a loose fist. Take a deep breath in.
Hum.
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 hum,
Hum.
hum,
Hum.
hum,
Hum.
hum,
Hum. Hum. Release the hand last time. Now bring the awareness to the middle of the head. We do the sound chum. And as we do chum, we keep the thumbs up mudra. Take a deep breath. Chum. Chum. Release the hand and one last time. Now bring the awareness right to the top of the head and we do the sound Om, top of the head. And again, thumbs up mudra. Om. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Om. 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 One last time. Om. Now we can go on to the happy face breathing, Ujjayi Pranayama. Let me see if Dr. Anjana Dhingra is here.
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, wonderful. Now we have an appointment with our happy FaceTime, nobody else but ourselves. So we bring our awareness to right here in the neck where the throat, floor of the throat meets the neck area. And put a nice generous smile on your face. As you do, feel the stretch of your skin out there. Your muscles, throat muscles are contracting a wee bit. Along with that, the vocal cords will also tighten, creating a very fixed space through which the air must pass in and out. Now imagine you have a hole right here, and through which you're going to be breathing in and breathing out. Imagine there's a straw attached, and you're breathing in now through the straw. And as you breathe out again through the straw, it's a slow, long, and smooth breath in and out. So keeping the awareness here, bring this rhythmic breathing to yourself. Slow, smooth inhale and slow, smooth exhale. Feel the rubbing sensation in the throat as you breathe in and out. This is a vibrational energy that you're creating, sending it to all the organs in the neck, your thyroid, parathyroid gland, your blood vessels, your nerves. And so this is what is the intent of the practice. Since your throat muscles also contract, you tone them up so they can be helping anybody who has snoring issues, in which case the problem is flaccid muscles, which fall back and cause stoppage of breathing. So continue with this, inhale and exhale, gentle in, gentle out, and feel the vibrations in your throat.
Okay, now let's go on to the spinal alignment exercises, starting with the neck. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently bring one ear towards the shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, go towards the other shoulder, and inhale, come back up, and continue. Last exhalation. And as you inhale, come back up. And as you exhale, turn the head and look over one shoulder. And inhale, come back. And exhale, look over the other shoulder. And continue. Inhale, come back, and continue. Okay, as you inhale and come back, in the next inhalation, take the head all the way back with chin lifting. And as you exhale, bring the chin down to the chest and continue.
Oh, so you want.
Now, as you exhale and bring the chin down to the chest, let's go in 360-degree motion. Inhale half a circle and exhale the other half and continue. When you complete the last circle, let's go in the reverse direction. Now let's go on to the shoulder exercises. As you inhale, lift up one shoulder, exhale, rotate it back. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder, exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Continue. Last inhalation and exhalation. And now after that, we go to the hand exercises. Lift up the hands, and as you inhale, make the palm perpendicular to the forearm and stretch out the fingers as wide as possible. Then as you exhale, thumb inside the fist and downward facing fist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Continue. Now, once you make the fist, let's rotate around the fist. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale the other half, and continue. Let's go backward. Last time. Now, elbows in line with the shoulders. As you exhale, your hand is coming as a fist, and as you inhale, open out the palms and bring it over. Exhale, come down. Inhale and exhale. The motion is not only around the wrist, but it also around the fingers, the palms, the elbows. Inhale and exhale. Now, once you complete, let's go backward. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now, interlock the hands and bring it behind the head. And as you exhale, go to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, go the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. To the extent possible, keep the elbows in a 180-degree angle so that they're perfectly straight on the two sides without bringing it forward. And the other thing is, keep the head straight. Don't let the chin down. Now, as you inhale, come back, get hold of your elbows. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow and inhale, come back up. Exhale, pull on the other elbow. Inhale, come back up. Continue. Okay. Now let's go on to the next exercise. Well, I wanted to do something new. We don't have the time. So let's go further. So take a deep breath, keep your hands forward. As you take a deep breath in, you begin. And as you exhale, cross your hand over the opposite knee and take the other hand behind and turn. Inhale, come back. Exhale, turn the other way. Now come back as you inhale. Now we will cross one leg over the other and hold the knee on the top. And as you exhale and pull it within, cross it over and turn your head to the same side as the leg you're holding. Inhale, release, and exhale, pull and turn. Okay. Now bring the other knee over and we go to the other side. As you exhale, pull and turn. Now, as you exhale and inhale back, you can stop. Now, we will go on to the cycling exercise with the leg. So, stretch your leg forward, inhale, lift up, exhale, stretch it out and bring it down. Inhale and exhale. Continue. Let's go to the other leg. Okay. Now, let's do both our shoulders together. Inhale, lift up both the shoulders, and exhale, rotate it back. Continue. That is good. Now, bring your hands behind you. If you're sitting on the chair, come a little forward, and we are going to do a backward arch. And those of you who are seated on the floor, keep your palms, fingers pointing forward, just behind you on the two sides. Take a deep breath in and make a backward arch and stay there, inhaling and exhaling normally. Take a deep breath in and slowly come up. Now, let's stand up and we will do the pelvic bend. Those of you who have difficulty standing up or have difficulty with balancing, you can either do it seated on the chair or you can stand up and hold the chair. Either way is fine. And taking the support of the chair, making sure the back does not bend and the chin stays up, you can lean forward. Now, if you're holding a chair, please make sure it is not a chair with wheels. Otherwise, it'll be unstable. Now, those of you who don't have a problem with balance, keep your feet shoulder width apart, inside of the feet parallel to each other. Get hold of your elbows behind your back. Take a deep breath in and lift up your chin. And as you exhale, keeping the chin up, bend down. Make sure the back does not bend at any time. Inhale and exhale and stay there. Take a deep breath in and slowly come up and be seated. And now we will go on to the alternate nostril breathing. Today, I will explain in detail, but those of you who know it, please proceed. You close the right nostril, inhale from the left nostril, and then close the left nostril and exhale from the right nostril. Inhale from the right nostril, close that, and exhale from the left nostril. This is the basic alternate nostril breathing. So what happens is the moment you inhale from one nostril, you cross over to the other nostril. That is the only rule. Now, we also do it with visualization. And how do we do it with visualization? When we close one nostril and inhale, visualize the inhalation from the one nostril crosses over the other side behind the eyes, and it goes over the ear and lodges in the middle of the brain. Then as you exhale from the opposite nostril, you close the nostril from where you inhaled. And as you exhale through the other nostril, visualize the vibration going through the opposite side of the head and then coming out from the other side. Then when you inhale from that nostril, it goes behind the eye over the ear and lodges in the middle when the inhalation is complete. And when you exhale from the opposite nostril, it comes this way. So it is just a loop one way or the other, and do that. And why do we do this? Because the Anulom Vilom Pranayam is primarily meant to balance the two lobes of the brain. One is the creative side and the other is the analytical side and or logical side. And what we do is we balance by balancing the two. This from a yoga perspective is called balancing the two nadis, the Ida and Pingala Nadi. And from a more philosophical perspective of yoga, it is integrating our inner being with the external transaction. The right hand associated with the left brain is engaging with the external world. The left hand associated with the right brain, the creative brain, is our internal anchor. So with that understanding, that's why we are balancing the brain. Let's continue. We do it for 1 minute. Now we go on to, for 1 minute, we do our respiratory mantra. That is, visualize right inside the sternum in the middle of the body. There is a line going up through the top of the head and outside the body. Along that line, we vibrate 3 syllables. Haim, im, So make it flow haim, im, haim, im, haim, im, It has to go out of the body over the top of the head. If you have difficulty with that visualization, you can just keep your awareness above the head and mentally go haim, im, haim, im, okay? And there is no correlation with the breath. It will happen as fast as you like, no problem. We'll do it only for 1 minute. Continue. Now we go on to the spinal mantra. So visualize it along the spine. The instructions are here. We do the 7 mantras from the feet and ankle to the knees to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in between the buttocks and the back, and then the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine in the neck, and then in the back of the head, in the very top, called the Shikha point. The mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim. Now let us begin from the feet and ankle with mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate Shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do Jim. Aim, Shim, 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 Jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with Jim, Jaim, Haim. So let's go. Jim, Jaim, Haim. 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 Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck to the back of the head with Haim, Aim, Om. Let's go. Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Haim, Aim, Om.
I'm Om, I'm Om, I'm Om, I'm Om. Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. I'm Shim Jim Jaim Haim I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jaim 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 I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam 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 I'm Om.
Now we go on to our Bhastrika Pranayama. Bhastrika Pranayama is only deep breathing. And in this deep breathing, as we inhale, as the lower lung breathes, the belly comes out. And then as the mid lung breathes, the chest expands. And as the upper lung breathes, the shoulder pulls back. And as we exhale, all of them collapse. You can do it in one of three ways. You don't need any hand positions. Another way is you can keep your hand in one hand in the belly so that you can feel the belly come out as you inhale, and as you exhale, you feel it go in. And a third way is you can keep your hands with a loose fist with the elbows by the side of the chest. And as you inhale, first feel the belly come out, and then as the chest expands, lift up the elbows a little bit. And as the shoulder pulls back with the upper lung breathing, stretch backward and open out the palms. And as you exhale, close the fist and slowly bring it down, and you exhale completely. Do whichever way is convenient for you. I'll simply call, when I say 1, we will inhale, and I will leave you to exhale in your own time. Exhalation should be longer than inhalation. And the other part of it is, so exhale has to be done slowly. And then the other part of it is, as you inhale, feel the vitality go to the head. And as you exhale, feel it go out. That visualization is extremely helpful. So let's go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 20. 'Bring down the hands, keep the eyes closed, and just observe the sensations within. If there are any sensations in the head, we don't go on to the next round. But once the sensation has descended below the head, it is safe to go on to the next round. In the next round, when we do it, while I will call the count as an average, each of you go into your own speed. My mother here has short breath, and so for her, the speed that we are doing is too long. It is because of the lungs. And if there are others like that, your pace may be a little faster than what we are doing. But then for the person who has a good lung condition, the pace where we are trying to exhale slowly, that is the best way to do it. For some of you who may have longer breath and you take a little longer time, that's also fine. Now let's go on to the next round, loose fist. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 9, 20, keeping the eyes closed, hands down, be relaxed and observe the sensations within. Let's go on to the third round. Loose fist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, Bring the hands down, be relaxed, and observe the sensations within. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts. I care about nothing. And if you have a personal mantra, do it. without realizing I exceeded time. So it's already 4 minutes past 7. So mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, raise your hands up and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. And with that, we close the session.
Thank you very much.
Namaste and see you tomorrow.
Thank you, thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
See
so
you
much.
tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan. Bye.
Dr. Rajan.
He left.